Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing an oil change on a 2008 L322 Range Rover. So this is the one with the BMW engine, the 4.4 liter. So yeah, we're just gonna do a simple oil change, oil filter change, and yeah, let's get at it. So on this engine, the oil drain and oil filter are both accessed under the car. So you want to get a little off the ground. You can either use a jack stand, which I'm doing in my case, or you can, since it has air suspension for off-road, you can, go inside and lift the car and then put it in service mode. But we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to do the quick, simple way of doing an oil change. So I've already have it a little in there. And what you now want to do is come to the front of here. You're gonna have to remove this tray here to access the oil filter. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do, apart from lifting the car so you can get access under the car. Okay, so to remove the first under tray here, there's gonna be a tow hook cover that's like right here. It just pops out. It has these slots here. You're just gonna pop it out. So then you're gonna have all these 10mm bolts. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the front, and then further inward you have, I think there's one here, it's missing, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm guessing 10, 11, 12 on the other side. Yeah, so those are also missing on mine. So yeah, you're gonna just go around this first under tray that's close to the bumper, and you're gonna remove all the 10mm bolts and then remove this piece first. Just gonna get these loose for now. Then I'm gonna go around by hand and just twist them loose. So you just wanna go around the tray, just remove all these. You also have two right up front where the tow hook cover would have been. You have one here and one there. Remove those two. Okay, so now with your cover removed, you now have access to everything you need. When you remove that cover, it's gonna expose where the oil filter is here. You may be able to reach your hand up there and twist it loose. That's what I'm gonna try to do. But first, you want to drain the oil. And see, here's the front of the car. Your drain plug is right here in the middle. It's a 13mm. It's on the passenger side under the engine. Now usually you'll have an under tray here as well. This car did not have one, so we're not going to worry about that on this instructional. But if you did have an under tray here, you'll have to also remove that one, which I'm assuming is just, a bunch of either 10 to 12, maybe 13mm bolts all around here as well. And if I remember correctly, they're metal. So yeah, you're gonna have to remove that if you have it. If not, and you have my situation where it's not there, you just put your drain pan under here, loosen the 13mm, and drain the oil, which we're gonna do now. I will also say it's probably a good idea to put some cardboard or some plastic or whatever you have down here, because the location of that drain plug, where it is, it's unfortunately in a place where a lot of oil can spill out and cause a mess. So it's a good idea to put something under your drain pan. And now you see why I wanted the cardboard. What a mess. And you almost have to move your pan as this gets down to trickle, just to keep it from getting everywhere. They could have placed that better. But anyway, it's draining. And that should be about 9 quarts of oil. So you definitely want to catch that. Okay, so after your oil stops draining, you want to take your fill plug, and usually these have a grommet on them, a copper grommet. This one doesn't seem to have it. But if you got the oil filter change kit, actually it does have it. So if your oil filter comes with the new one, you want to replace it. It's a little copper washer. So then you want to put back on your 13mm bolt, fill your drain plug, put that back. You're gonna tighten it, you're gonna torque it. And now you can move on to your oil filter change. You're also going to need the drain pan for. Okay, now you want to move your drain pan to where it's under the filter. You should be able to, in my case, loosen this by hand, but if you need to, you'll have to use an oil filter wrench if it's too tight. Let's see. So you've got your drain pan underneath it. We're gonna just reach up in here. See, there's an oil leak on this line. I probably need to change that clamp as well. But we're gonna make sure this is okay. You see it's already draining a little bit. Giving it a little twist here. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you just want to loosen it to where it's draining the oil. You want to catch any oil in your pan or you're going to make a mess. And this car can be messy, apparently. So you're just going to let that go until it stops, and then continue to remove the oil filter. Okay, you want to take your new oil filter, and what helps the seal is just putting a little bead of oil just around the seal here. It keeps it from kind of caking itself and getting stuck the next time you got to remove it. And it helps make a good seal. So there you go, it's lubed up, it's ready to go. Okay, after your new oil filter is on there, you should be all good to go as far as under the car. So then you want to clean out everything that you have under the car, and then go ahead and start topping up your oil. Okay, with the car back on the ground, you can now fill your oil. And what I usually do is put 8 quarts in on these, and then once I have my 8 quarts in, I'll put in a little bit, you know, just little by little, and check the dipstick and just make sure it's topped up. And yeah, after that you can go ahead and put on your undercover, your under trays back underneath the car, and you should be good to go. Now, after filling up with the oil until you see about full on the dipstick, you always want to let it run, let it idle, let the oil warm up a bit. Then you're going to shut it off, you know, let the oil settle back down, and you're going to check it again. Then you're going to top that up. And you always want to make sure to check your engine oil level with the car in a level spot, like level on the ground, you know, not crooked, not one side up, one side down. You always want to make sure it's on level ground so you can, you know, have a proper reading. So right now I'm just letting it warm up, get full temp, and I'm going to shut it off, and then I'm going to check the level again. And if it's a little low, I'll top it up. If it's good, I'll let it be good. And then after that, to make sure there's no oil leaks under the car, I'll go ahead and put the under tray back in the front. And same thing, if you have the oil tray in the rear and the front, you'll put both of them back after you make sure that there's no oil leaks from what you just did. And that concludes the oil change on L322 Range Rover full size. This is 2008, but it's good for all these years. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it helps someone, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, bye.